Speaking, talking, conversation. They are not the same. Have you ever listened to someone speak for 30 minutes and remembered almost nothing they said? Or have you met someone who talks all day but never really communicates? Here is something that may surprise you. Speaking, talking, and conversation are not the same thing. Most people use these words interchangeably, but if you want to become a confident public speaker, an engaging teacher, or persuasive communicator, understand the difference can completely change the way you communicate. Let's dive in. 1. Speaking. Speaking is intentional. It has a purpose. When you speak, you are not just making sounds. You are trying to inform, teach, persuade, inspire, or influence an audience. Speaking is usually more structured and in many situations one-sided. One person delivering the message while the audience listen, learn, and hopefully take action. Think of a keynote speaker, teacher in a classroom, or a preacher delivering a sermon. The goal is clear: to make an impact. Talking. Talking is much more relaxed. It is the everyday expression of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Sometimes we talk simply because we need to get something off our chest, not because we're trying to teach or persuade anyone. Have you ever asked someone, "What did you just say?" And they replied, "Oh, don't worry, I was just talking to myself, or I was just talking." Exactly what I'm talking about. Talking is often an emotional release. That's why a person can be talkative without being an effective speaker. Talking doesn't always require structure, preparation, or even an audience. The third is conversation. Now, this is where communication becomes powerful. A conversation is a two-way exchange. It combines elements of speaking and talking, but its greatest strength is connection. In a conversation, both people participate. One person speaks, the other listens, responds, asks questions, and share ideas. That is why great communicators don't simply speak to people, they converse with them. Notice how today's best presenters, YouTubers, broadcasters, and voiceover artists sound like they are talking directly to you instead of delivering a formal speech. Why? Because people don't like being lectured. They don't like it. They like being included. Yes, everyone wants that. A conversational style makes your audience feel seen, heard, and involved, and that's exactly why modern advertising and digital content rely heavily on it. So here is the difference. Speaking informs, talking expresses, conversation connects. The best communicators know when to use each one. Now, I have a challenge for you. Let's take this simple sentence for example. I am glad you're here. I am glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Can you say this as a speech? Can you say it as a casual talk? Can you say it as a genuine conversation? Try it, and you will immediately hear the difference. So, which do you think is my talk? Conversation, speaking? Comments below. Remember this: communication is not just about what you say, it's about how you say it. If you learned something new today, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments section what you think. What do you think you are speaking in, talking in, or having a conversation in? I'd love to read your answers and I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely day and bye for now.